Remember, this is cheap as chips, this one. Now I'll just change this down just in case. I've got no idea if that's right or wrong. This is low now, all right? So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the accessories that comes with the V7. Now also, in comparison, what I've got here for you is a K7 version and also V5 version as well. Well, the main thing is for doing concrete at the moment. So we'll have a look at exactly what machine we're going to be using. This is the V7 we're going to be using. I haven't modified it as yet. It's still got the original pipe on, but I have actually modified this slightly. So on here, I've actually put a quick release in just to make it a little bit easier for today for me. Those two components come with that gun, and that's all to do with the V7. This one here is the V-Tuf Turbo. Now that'll cost, it is a bit of a mouth-watering one, just under 200 quid. Now I do have a code for this one in the description. This one here, very simple and easy. I mean, this is like chalk and cheese. This is 40 quid, all right? Once again, there's a code in the description which you get 10% off, and that's 10% off both these. And then this is the Karcher K7 version, which has been subsided now, and this is still the old one, but I'll give you some idea. It probably was more than this at the time. Today, one of those is on Amazon. It's 128 quid, but it's not exactly the same as this. This is a better quality one altogether. The one I'm pricing up against is probably equivalent to that one over there, I believe. I'm not sure, to be honest. And I've put a special connector on the back here so we can use it on the V7 to make life simple. And obviously the rest of these are just going to be there. This is how they come, screw in type. All right, this is all screw type, but you can upgrade it to quick release. And that quick release is available directly from V-Tuf themselves. And once again, if you all use Auto Gleam 10, you can get 10% off with using that code on any of their products in any of their range. Even if you're a commercial buyer and you want a power washer which has got petrol, diesel, you name it, if they do it, you can have that code off that as well. There's the floor. It is a bit grotty, and the sunlight most likely isn't going to be helping too much today. You can see I've had a little play, because if I haven't used Summit before, I do like to have a bit of a play with Summit first. I won't tell you which model that is. Could be a K, or it could be a V, couldn't it? As a round. Straight in with this. I've already switched on. As you can see, this is a on-off switch. On, that's off, that's on. All connected in here. Got a bit of a drip, but you can get a metal version of this to work as well. Cable is fully out as far as I need it for today, but one would say be careful. As I've been told, these are being replaced as we speak, and obviously when you buy one, it will have a new pipe. As you can see, we're practically down to the metal, and I haven't used this yet. This is I did this just trying to get the thing apart. If you saw my earlier video, you'll see the problem I've had. Hopefully that doesn't burst, but apart from that, let's get this going. So we're going to start off with the big one first, the one that really goes with the machine. And this is pretty much the setup. All right, I know what you're going to say. Yes, everything's screw type. Now you screw everything in like this. It's all screw-in type. In fact, I should have done it with that one first, I believe. Oh, there you go. You put that on there and just screw it around. I believe so. Did that earlier. Now, just for a fair shout, we'll do quite a bit of the ground just to show you it working. So it's all powered up, and just in case you haven't seen the underneath, that's the underneath. That's the spinning rotation that goes round and round, and on the top here it has got a high and a low. I haven't yet to see what actually goes up and down, whether it's the wheels or not, I don't know. Oh, I noticed, look, that must have been how it got delivered. Look, big chunk off the end there. Oh well, don't worry about it. Yours won't be the same. You can send it back if it is. Right, let's go. Now I'll just change this down just in case. I've got no idea if that's right or wrong. This is low now, all right? So we'll give that a go and see what happens there. See if it makes any difference. Go, it's looking good, isn't it? That's that one. So we'll undo that, take that one off. Now we're going to leave that in place just to show the part we did. So once again, this is a screw type. We don't need that one. That'll stay on there. That'll go on there. Once again, this is a screw type. Remember, this is cheap as chips, this one, so don't expect a lot. But we'll give it a good go anyway. Okay. Now move that over. And once again, so we get a good area. Remember, this is cheap as chips, this one. Looks as though I need to tighten up a bit there. That's it. There's a tightener on there. Got to make sure that's tight there. That's better. Come back over here. Remember, this is the V7 and this was designed for the V5. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Not much difference, is it? Look at that. Well, look at that. You could hardly tell the difference. Apart from that bit of line down the middle, you can't tell the difference between two of these. Remember, this was like 30 quid, and that's 200 notes. Now we're going to find out what the Karcher's like. And again, you've got to unscrew this, like that. We'll leave that one there. And once again, the Karcher, I mean, this pipe is from the V5 and the V7, okay? This has got nothing to do with Karcher, this part. Once again, you screw this in. Quick release is the way forward. Now, as you can see from the Karcher version, this is an extra piece I bought. This is available from Amazon. It's only about 6-7 quid. Got the connector there, and that goes for your Karcher pieces. And it fits almost anything. There you go. And just in case you never saw my other video, very much similar underneath, but this is supposed to be the top dog. It's got hard and soft and power. God knows what that means. But we'll just connect him in. Go in your beat. There we go. So let's see what this turns out like. This is going to be quite interesting now. Just look at that. Now we're just going to spray a bit of water over this, just so it makes it nice and even so you can actually see. So we've now got 3 of them here, and can you tell the difference between the parts of floor that it's actually physically done? Let's move this pipe out of the way. There isn't a lot in it, is it, folks? And I'm going to say the cheap one is the winner, without a shadow of a doubt. Price wise, absolutely brilliant for the money. This one, I mean, remember we're using this is designed for that model there. All right, so that model there, the V7, that is designed for that, but you can run these on it as well. So I don't mind saying, out of all of these, I'm going to say, now you've got to bear in mind the price. That one there's 200 quid. Okay, this is the 30 quid-ish, and this is 130-ish, give or take. Okay, and I think the scale goes, that there, the cheapest chips, 10 out of 10, because it does the job with that machine. And there's no doubt about it, for value for money, that is the one that wins, all right, on a V7. Okay, I'm gonna say that this one, it's dragging behind a little bit, but actually this one and this one is very much the same. So those two end up in the same pool, all right? And I think personally, they've done a good job to the ground, but price-wise, because this one's a little bit higher and this one, obviously this is discontinued now, so we're looking at something that's discontinued, but you can still get it. This one's still available off the shelf today. Again, you only get 10% discount off that one and off this one, because that's through me. That thing, you don't get anything for it. And if you're buying the new type Karcher, I don't know even if that would work with it. So what did I think of them all? Absolutely brilliant. So I didn't really say exactly what I was thinking of the two Karcher and the V-Turbo, did I? But I will tell you straight, the V-Turbo and the Karcher, I'm going to give them equal points to 8. But the small one, it's cheap as chips, and let's be fair, anything that cheap that can do a good job. Now, like I said, I wasn't very happy with it when it was on the V5, but for more powerful machines, that's the one to buy. Okay, I'm not sure how long it'll last, but for 30 quid, you could buy 6 of them in 6 years and you still got your money back, haven't you? But the other ones, the V-Tuf, again, it's quite expensive for what it is, but there is a full-blown package available, which includes that as well. Now, we haven't talked about that at the moment, but they did send me the full package through. But I'm showing you individually what it would cost if you bought it individually. Now remember, the important thing is with these products, now as spoke in my previous video about the fact is it should be all quick release, I'm being sent through some quick release products now which will actually change this into more quick release. And again, quick release is extras, and even if you bought the Karcher, you'd probably have to change it to quick release to use anything you want, because everything that comes with the Karcher, and I'm yet to try the foam gun and the actual gun for the V5 yet. That's on its way now with the bits. I was hoping it was going to come in the box, but unfortunately only the foamer did, and the foamer ain't no good to me without the rest of the parts. That's how it goes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please give me a like, and if you want to buy me a coffee, there's a link up there to buy me a coffee, and it does also, the pennies go towards running the channel. And if you're liking this content, please subscribe and please share, and we'll see you again very shortly on Auto Gleam Truths. Laters!